The following podcast is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of EMX or EMP, but whether it does or not ain't none of your goddamn business.
I am Magneto. You are nothing.
Hold your horses, kids. This is EMX episode 147. Now, remember, if you want to get the most out of your EMP Cast Network experience, what you got to do is go on over to www.patreon.com/EMPcast. There you can, for practically nothing, a single $1 a month, perhaps, you will get early access to EMBS episodes where we talk about pretty much everything under the sun. Plus, you might get some fun gifts. You never know. We've been known to send out a present every once in a while. So look into it. Patreon.com/EMPcast. So, yeah, it's 2026.
Yay, we survived the experience.
Yep. It's starting out so great so far.
Oh, boy.
Again, for any future archivists, we are recording this on January 7th of 2026. So you can use that on your charts to figure out like where we were when the things went off.
Yep.
When Skynet launched.
Yeah, fucking something, man. It is. Yeah. It's been brutal out there.
Yeah, we're just like, oh man, new year, new. Oh, no, new. Not really.
Very, yeah, very similar atrocities.
Yeah, new atrocity just dropped.
Yeah. Well, they really, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have been following the news today. Yeah. But they really fucked up because they done killed a white woman. Mm-hmm. And people historically do not respond well to that. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if this changes absolutely nothing. But anyway. Viet, how you doing, man? How was the holidays?
Let's see. We didn't do an episode last month, so we didn't talk about like November, I guess.
Oh yeah, we didn't even like go through like Thanksgiving. The whole like Thanksgiving,
the whole holiday
through
season.
New Year's season is it's just a bleak, endless trudge. And speaking for myself, every year I'm like, okay, here's a bunch of stuff I want to get done. And I can never remember that I can get absolutely nothing done.
Yeah.
During that time. Everything takes like 4 times the effort. And also I need to be somewhere where it's like not full dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. That's insane. I feel like I'm living in goddamn Alaska. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I went to DC to visit my brother. Had Thanksgiving with my family, my parents. We went up to DC with my parents and cousins up there, so that was good. Also, side note is I vote that we celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving in October instead of November. Nothing. So Thanksgiving and Christmas aren't all blocked up together.
Yeah, that ain't bad. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few things that they figured out up there.
Yeah.
And I think that might be one of them. I think you put together some. I never even
That
considered
gives you a
that.
good
That's smart.
space. I think we should do that. But yeah, and then yeah, and then Christmas was pretty chill at home. Although my mother-in-law was here, and she's not in the best of health, and
Oh
I had
boy.
to play caretaker. And you know, like I only was responsible for like 3 or 4 things, right? But man, I was tired. I was exhausted from that because
Like it was the worst 3 or 4 things you could think of. That's what he had to do.
yeah, but it wasn't much. But I think it was just like the act of being on call the whole time.
Yeah.
I guess, right, where I'm just like, okay, I can't just like really put my head down and get some stuff done because at any time I can hear a bell. You know,
A bell, even. Gee whiz.
yeah, it was one of those like she needed a lot of help, and so
Man, it sounds like you were trying to work at my house, but it's just dogs.
yeah. And I had to take, and then we got to spend Christmas with Luke for once because usually we travel, and so he was around. So
Well, at least you didn't. Well, if you had kids, you
barely lifted a paw to help me.
What about you, Thatch?
I mean, like I said, it was all pretty much just like darkness and misery. We didn't really do anything for Thanksgiving. We drove to Kansas City for the week of Christmas, and that was pretty much it. It was just super chill.
That was traveling. That's something.
Yeah, I am going to be starting some new hosting gigs.
Ooh.
One of which is tomorrow, and then
Wrestling gigs? Or no?
No. These are just like bar trivia and bingo.
Oh, cool.
Gigs. Yeah,
Nice.
so I'll be doing this one place regularly on Thursdays, and then there'll be another place that's like in the South Loop that I'll be doing stuff there, like Mondays and Tuesdays. So it is very nice to be filled up with like, not filled up, but to have like regular gigs scheduled. So I can kind of mentally chill the fuck out a little bit. Start getting my money back and then kind of, moving forward with stuff. So yeah, I mean,
Good.
It was pretty much just sort of like lay down and wait for all of this to pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Bar? What was the bar on Shaun of the Dead? God, I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh yeah, wait for the shit to all blow over.
Myself, Thanksgiving, I spent the time with the girlfriend at her sister's in Charlotte, so did a little traveling, and then for the Christmas break, she was here. So 2 months in a row with some quality time since she does live out of state. But it all went
Always
so
important.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus that the little mishap on New Year's for
Yeah.
you, but
everybody's fine.
yeah, good to hear everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Also, I can at least do my little dismount while I was caretaking. No falls. So I did my job.
Yes. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I didn't have to take my mother-in-law to work. To Dr. Wife's work. And she didn't have to look at me and be like, "What did you do?"
Surprise!
I left you alone for 1 hour. and now we can't find her legs. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, pretty chill. Everything's starting to get back to normal once I get this cough out of my system.
Okay.
Here's hoping.
All right. With that, welcome to EMX. I am Vidwin, and with me, as always, are Corin Kroll
Hello, hello.
and Thatcher E. Cleveland.
Howdy, y'all.
All right, this will be 1 hour of uncut, uncensored, and unscripted conversation about the X-Men books of November 2025. I didn't update the notes. Watch for spoilers and hang on to your seats because we are starting once I change the notes. Now.
Gotta make sure the notes are changed because otherwise it's not an actual show.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's start both.
Yeah, we're in the number twos.
The number twos, our penultimate issues. I forgot that these were all only going to be 3 issues.
Yeah.
Which I got to say, I feel like that's kind of smart. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and get started at top of the alphabet. One of the big ones, Amazing X-Men numero dos.
Best book.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. No spoilers except for like now when I start telling you about what happens in it. But it's written by Jed McKay, art by Mahmoud Asrar, colors by Matthew Wilson, Clayton Cowles on letters. So essentially, this is Time Lost, Cyclops and Beast's introduction to Ileana's domain of Providence, Rhode Island, which apparently is a subsidiary of Limbo. And surprise, surprise, she's not even really Ileana. She's like the actual Dark Child kind of thing. Like the regular original recipe, Ileana died, and now we get extra spicy and crispy. And yeah, she just kind of like, lays it out there that, hey, these people that live here, they know that if they leave, they're going to die horribly from that, the X gene disease, what have you. Yeah, the virus. But while they're here, I figured I would have them help out providing some of Limbo's most precious resource, which is suffering. So all of these people, I got to say, it does not look like much of a change, if I'm being honest. But like all these people are like forced to like work in cubicles and overtime, and it's like they don't have any time off and like all this stuff, and it's just horrible. And she demonstrates this by when they're like, "Oh, that's so cruel, you're keeping them there." She's like, "Hey, your whole debt is paid off. You can leave." And he's like, "God, fuck, please, no, don't make me go. I'll do anything. I'll take on like 3 times more debt, please." So it's a pretty fucked up place.
I don't know if Jed knew that. He probably did. Like that's kind of real life. But
yeah, that's the experience a lot of us are having. But anyway, they finally, get down to brass tacks with her, and she's like, "All right, I'll teleport you guys where you need to go. But you've got to beat me in a duel first, and if you lose, then one of you guys has to stay here with me." And of course, Cyclops volunteers, and of course, it's some sort of like weird existential duel where one person says a truth, presumably about the other person, or just like their relationships, and as hard as that truth hits them, they're hit by some sort of metaphorical wave of force. And basically Cyclops gets his ass handed to him a whole bunch. But then he makes a really cool speech revealing that he knew that the actual plan to fix all of this stuff was this current Age of Revelation, present day Cyclops and Beast going back in time and hijacking their bodies. He's like, I'm not an idiot. You're basically babysitting me. But, that guy might have given up. But, fuck all this. We're going to fix it. Who's with me? Yo, Joe. And everyone's like, damn, he still got it. And then he whops the dark child with some truths. And she's like, all right, cool. And because she was in the neighborhood, Psylocke was there. And she decides to join up and be an X-Man too. And she delivers them the message that, gasp, Revelation's going to destroy the world. Which I'm sure shocked them because they seemed totally cool with everything that was happening.
Yeah. He doesn't have the look of a villain or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to save everybody. That doesn't include killing everybody. That's ludicrous. I love the duel.
The duel was pretty dope. I was going to say he kind of looks like Revelation. He sort of looks like a I don't know. I had a joke and I lost it. That's okay.
My bad. Step on your punchline.
No. He just he looks weird in his gothic Pope robes. You're gonna see this guy and be like, no, this is a totally normal guy that's gonna save us. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fully trust him.
His design looks like a bleached version of the movie Apocalypse.
Yeah, kind of. He just looks fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna trust that guy. That's not gonna fly in Peoria.
Yeah. He needs at least a Shonuff fro.
Yeah. Or a lapel pin to let people know where he stands on the issues.
Yeah.
He's got a little Krakoa flag pin on his blazer.
Oh, here we go. Can you dug it?
That might be a title right there. You might just have an early winner.
I do think the art is fantastic. I mean...
Yeah, for sure.
I forgot all about there's some Infinity digital comics that actually take place in this era, and there's one that focuses on Glob, which I'm not going to spoil here, but it is pretty awesome when you see a little bit of his backstory and who trained him into the person he is here.
I also love that Juggernaut is just with Darkchild.
Yeah, it's totally. She's like, yeah, he's like my demon stooge guy. There's no one more perfect for a demon stooge guy right now than Juggernaut, especially if it's for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Eat your heart out, Havoc.
Yeah.
It's like Juggernaut's got tusks.
Mm-hmm. Boy, you ain't got no tusks.
Great stuff. All right, so we take that off the board. Next best. Actually, let me go with the Book of Revelation, number 2. Surprise, surprise, written by Jed McKay, again, the mastermind behind this whole thing. Nitho Diaz on pencil, Sean Pearson's on inks with Livesey, and Cifuentes Sujo on colors, and Clayton Cowles on letters. I did not realize how much I was going to enjoy this book. Sure, Kitty gets her moment in there, but Elbecca?
Elbecca. This child ain't right.
Yeah.
She is deadly as her origins, demand. But just the twists and turns in here, you think that Fabian Cortez is going to be the dick of all dicks and is going to be a problem, and he quickly gets his comeuppance. Which
Love to see it.
Like a Taylor Swift song, he finds out that her dick's bigger.
Yeah, and then we learned that at one point Kitty donned her ninja outfit again to go after Revelation and failed.
And now she's a permanent ghost.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. like that is a terrible curse. Or like command to put in someone's head.
Yeah. Yeah, like remember when you're stuck on a bullet in space for like years?
God, I forgot about the bullet in space era. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She just can't catch a break. She couldn't get on Krakoa. Or she couldn't use the portals. That's what it was.
Broke her nose.
But I was not expecting Obeka to be, I guess, an acolyte of the Apocalypse. Of Apocalypse.
I mean, if she's working for Apocalypse, then she is a Rocco, as she says. She's a Rocco. Yeah. So let's see how this is going to play out now that Doug has taken her into his confidence. And just love the twist at the end. Perfectly played. It caught me by surprise.
Oh, it's insane. It's totally insane. And the fact that she like calls out Kitty while she's monologuing. Despicable. But damn entertaining.
It was Cortez though that called the hit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it resolves that issue in a fun way for her. Yeah, for sure. And now she's like gonna orphan the fuck out of Doug Ramsey or whatever that movie is. You remember that movie where she's, they adopt the kid from Russia and they think she's like 11, but she's like a 30-year-old midget with a disease.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say that's the end of the movie, by the way. So if you hadn't seen it, congratulations, you just did. Yeah. Anyway, wild stuff, man.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, good.
And great art as well.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with Expatriate X-Men #2. Let's see. Written by Eve Ewing, art by Francesco Mortorino, colors by Raul Angulo, letters by Ariana Mayer. We have Bronze, and with the introduction of my boy Colossus, who's old and needs his meds.
He's got a robotic arm.
Yeah, he's got a robotic arm. Meanwhile, what's it called? I keep forgetting. I love these characters, but I keep forgetting their names. Melee, Melee's fraternizing with the rescued hostage.
She banged him. Let's just say it. She banged the fuck out of him.
Yep.
I'm surprised he's still walking, to be perfectly honest. Because she big as hell in this future.
Yeah. And they're dealing with pirates, and they're dealing with Shinobi Shaw, and and then the big reveal is like the rest of the group know that Melee is double crossing them, and they make it to Providence, and there's a giant monster waiting for them.
like
Sharing a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I wanted to like this book more than I did. It's just okay. It's not blowing me away at all. Oh, and they're going to the Limbo Lands. They're going to Ileana's
Yeah.
territory. But um,
I like that. I love the costume designs, and I love the costume designs. And I like the character interactions. Like story wise, yeah, I would probably agree with you, but I still liked it.
Yeah, it's fun, but it doesn't feel particularly consequential.
Right.
A lot of it in part because I don't know or give a fuck about this Lyrebird guy. Like, oh, cool. He was with whoever. I don't know who he is. He can go phase through the bottom of the ship, I guess. That's fine.
well, even Kamala doesn't really. I'm not really loving her in here as well. It's just, I don't know. Feels a little bland overall.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying. It's like, okay, cool. They're shuttling this guy around or whatever. Yeah, it just seems like a low stakes mission for these guys. But yeah, as Viet said, I think like the way they're written and like the stuff that they've gone through and the designs definitely top notch, and the art fucking rad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this artist is really really phenomenal, and I've already forgotten their name.
I was going to say I don't remember.
Mortarino.
It's Francesco Mortarino.
A little shot of dupe with dual katana.
I was going to say Pirate Dupe.
Yeah, Pirate Dupe in there was pretty tight.
Even Pirate Toad actually
Toad,
is a cool design too.
And is that North Star?
I think so. It looks very North Star coded.
Yeah, they didn't give us much of some of those background characters, but no, it was cool.
Is that the Blob?
What page?
Yeah, they did mention Blob was there at one point.
With an eye patch. Nice.
Yeah.
What is that cut called for the beard when the chin is all... Is it out or is it just a different color? No, it's a different color.
Let me see. Hold on. I haven't gotten to...
Mutton chops?
Yeah, I thought it was mutton chops, but I think the middle of his beard is just white.
Oh.
You know what is kind of a bummer about stories like these?
Mm-hmm.
Is that we get to see like these characters that have been just introduced to us as like teenagers, like they were introduced to us as teenagers, and then now they're going to be like, now they're like what, in their mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
We're like never, like maybe when we're 70 we'll see these characters portrayed as people in their 20s,
right?
Like there's no, or for some reason they'll just like go really fast. Like, I mean, I don't know, I never measured the distance between like when Hellion and Kid Omega were at Xavier's to like where they are now, because they're like probably in their early 20s now, right? Does that sound reasonable?
Plausible, yeah.
So I don't know. Like I feel like that was like 20 years ago, though. Like when they first came out, because it was like around or just after the Grant Morrison era, right?
Yes, New X-Men or New Mutants. I can look that up, but yes, keep going. That was
yeah. Or like for some reason this time period, like they time travel to the present or something.
That was 2004.
I was just going to say it was probably about 20 years ago, almost a straight 20 years ago. So yeah, like they were introduced as teenagers 20 years ago, and now they're like 21, 22. We ain't never going to see a 25-year-old Melee. Not in our lifetimes. or like grown up really cool bronze, because like she seems to have a lot of good like leader energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, time flies, man. It's just
All right,
struck
Thatcher,
dumb.
back to you.
Oh, it's back to me. All right, back to me. Where was the one? There was one I was really looking forward to doing. No, it's not that one. Is it you? Okay. So we're gonna do Omega Kids, keeping with our evil kids theme. So Omega Kids, written by Tony Fleeks, and then a great pairing of names, art by Andre Genolet, and colors by Fer Cifuentes Suho, with letters by Travis Lanham. Because it's like a white American name. That's the joke. Anyway, so these Omega Kids are surprisingly kind of insane. Especially when you consider that their job is literal thought policing, and then immediate like mental takedown or adjustment, Judge Dredd style.
But what's the main rule though, Thatcher?
You got to have positive thoughts.
No, we don't kill innocent people.
Oh, right. I'm literally on that page right now where it's really big up on the top there. And yeah, I want to know actually if one of them is a goat.
She has goat legs, yes.
As Rachel Summers asks later. Which, by the way, kind of a bitchin' costume for her. I hope she brings that back. I mean, I don't know. I could just be a sucker for a cool jacket. I did grow up in the 90s.
I mean, she had the big red and yellow one with the spikes on it, with the tattered ends from the Wolverine and the X-Men era, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the brown trench coat.
Was it brown or red? Yeah.
She's done a few.
Yeah.
She's done a few. She likes to experiment with outfits, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But anyway, as the Omega Kids are scanning around, they do run into Rachel Summers, and she's just basically like, "What? I was squatting in this hovel, and then your children attacked me with their mines. Now I have to go like gather up my hobo bindle and find a new place to live." Which that just seemed. I'm like, okay, like that's weird that she's not like hanging out with other people she knows. But they also discover that there's like a giant human insurgency that is brewing that they're trying to figure out. But the youngest and most dangerous of his little Omega children is basically like, I'm running like my psychic projection as a background process. So it's just sort of like going through finding people with negative thoughts and killing them if they have negative thoughts. So we should be done with this pretty soon. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And then that's how the issue ends.
Yeah. The cutest is the most dangerous.
Always. It's always the case. Always the case. And once again, really good art on here. And I think it actually goes really well. I mean, these guys' names are not both super cool and complimentary, but I feel like the art and colors go really well with each other. So let's keep up this cool name duo.
I agree. I do love when Quentin is meeting with Revelation. You get the little pink scratch in their projection, and then he eventually picks up on it. But man, as much as he loves these kids and is trying to help these kids, they are completely screwing him over.
Yeah, and not only that, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to help these kids. It's like, bro, this is psychotic. Like that is also the part that you're missing. Like what you're doing is completely not okay.
This is a failed version of Dangerous Minds.
Yeah.
Or Stand and Deliver.
Yeah,
or,
exactly. Like what's her face just completely
High
shits
School
the
High.
bed, and Coolio just shoots her.
No, good stuff. I'm definitely a fan of the art as well.
Agreed.
Is this the one where like? No, never mind. I was thinking of a different one. Proceed.
All right, let me talk about Longshots #2.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Written by Jonathan Hickman and Jerry Duggan. Art by Alan Robinson. Colors by Yen Nitro, Mattia Lacano, and Carlos Lopez, with letters by VC's Ariana Maher. I wanted to like this, and I wanted more than what we got from it. I know they were trying to go the silly route and the almost meta, but aside from a few chuckles here or there, I was kind of bored with this. I didn't love it. How would you guys feel about this?
I mean, it was pretty middle of the road for me. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like weird slapsticky humor that is kind of self-referential and whatnot. But yeah, like I don't. I like the idea, but like the execution of like this whole like it's Wonder Man and
Hellcat.
I keep wanting to say Patsy Cline, but Hellcat, doing stuff like I like the jokes, like the Mojo stuff and things like that. Like I thought that was really funny and in the spirit of like your traditional mojoing. But yeah, I mean, I can see why it'd be maybe a little underwhelming.
But I mean, you get Duggan and Hickman together, and I expected something much more than this.
I go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, yeah, if you expected something like kind of like way far out science fiction-y action adventure-y, then
Or fun. It wasn't really fun. There was some funny to it, but
yeah.
I'll say I like this one better than the first one because I sort of knew what was coming this time from the first issue. Yeah, like it had some good gags though. It's I maybe and then maybe I was in a better mood when I got to this book, because like the first one I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired, and then like my last one was like long shots. It was just like, God, let me get this over with. Like, what the hell is going on? But the bit where Bishop's arm is a cable arm and not a Winter Soldier arm was pretty fun, and then the fact that Rhino put it on put it on as a horn was a lot of fun. And then the gag of like Celestials are lame and they win in Galactus was also pretty fun.
As a movie reference.
So I enjoy it. Yeah, but at the same
That's
time,
some fun bits. Yeah, I could go without it.
Yeah, didn't blow me away.
All right. My turn. Let's go with Unbreakable X-Men #2.
There we go.
Let's see. Written by Gail Simone, art by C.F. Villa, with Mario Santoro, David Tinto, David Marquez, and R.B. Silva. Wow.
And Alessandro Cappuccino.
There's more. Yeah.
And Ramon Rosanas.
Yeah. Colors by Espen Grutengern.
I guess this one really this is the alpha of the people with cool names in X-Men books this month.
Yeah.
Clearly, I chose poorly. I should have been all over this one. I
Yeah.
was just
And
so
then-
excited for Fer Cifuentes Suho.
Yeah. And then VC's Clayton Cowles on the letters. Yeah, this is pretty wild. They're fighting monsters, and Gambit tries to talk to the dragon again, and the dragon just like, hell no, I ain't messing with that. But we get the crew back together because they made a promise, and it was cool seeing the adult versions of the Louisiana X-Men kids.
Yeah. Well, again, we'll never see that either.
Yep.
We'll never live that long.
Yep. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And poor Gambit, man. But
Yeah. Pretty. It was kind of interesting that the art was all over the place. It was kind of hard to tell. Like, I have a feeling whoever this main artist was, they really wanted to draw these final pages and maybe a few at the beginning. And then, like, all the meeting and talking pages, that's where they had to have the fill ins.
yeah,
At least that's kind of what it looks like to me.
yeah,
But it's all, like, pretty good, you know? Like, overall, they look great. And it's a weird story. I didn't really give a crap about the Shuvarak stuff. The first time we did it, it looked cool, what have you. So here we go again.
I was going to ask how you guys felt about her look now that we get the full view of her and her mermaid tail and everything.
Yeah, that's tight. Like, the design is tight for sure. Yeah, like some really just awesome. I think the first illustration, I think it looks a lot cooler, but yeah, fucking dope.
Love the kids. Glad we got the team back together. Happy to see Death Dream looking, grown.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of sad that everybody grew apart, but it was nice to see they kept their promise. And Calico has a whole stable.
Yeah, she apparently somehow put that magic horse to stud. I don't really want to think about it that much. But also surprise gay, which is, as its name suggests, usually like a delight.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Chitter and
we knew they loved each other from the jump.
Well, it seemed more like, okay, they've had a relationship and not like, we're all trying to figure out what we're doing here. At least that's how I took it. But
I'm sorry.
I think I felt like this one, at least, of it being a future title, but it still kind of pushed
the main story.
Yeah, the main story. So
yeah, she's no dummy.
yeah,
She's like, all right, I'll do your
good
crossover, but I'm gonna put in the stuff that I made up too, because
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Doug Ramsey. Whoopty woo.
I think this book and Amazing were the two that made me go, okay, maybe they could do more than 3 issues. Maybe if we had a good 4 or 5, they could really like flesh some of this out and do it some justice. But we can't say that for a lot of books.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think for like those main books, like the ones from the people like your Jed McKays and your Gail Simones and your Eve Ewings, yeah, like it would have been kind of cool to get 4 issues on those big books. But like, yeah, I don't know if we need 4 issues of Longshots.
I think 3 might be too much.
or Iron and Frost. Like, what?
Yeah, that was... Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, maybe.
Back to you, Thatcher.
Oh, geez. All right, well, let's do Iron and Frost. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't read that shit. I mean, no, I'm sure it's fun. What else? There was a lot of kind of decent stuff, though, for sure. All right, we'll go with this one because it is weird AF. Rogue Storm.
Do it.
Rogue Storm with them credits all the way in the middle. Written by Murewa Iodele, art by Roland Boshi, colors by Niraj Menon, and letters by Travis Lanham. So we get a little bit more backstory into the whole, hey, Storm went crazy and she destroyed the environment and is going to turn the Sahara into like a freezing death place. So we get kind of a multi sort of a Pulp Fiction-esque broken timeline-y kind of thing, because we start off with Storm just chilling and she's messing around with this demon dude that, he's got a lot of demon dudes going on in this book, man. Dude, I mean, I love kind of like the peek at the African mythology and such. I think that's pretty wild.
This was the same demon that killed her back in her series when she couldn't use her powers.
Yeah. And then it was, they end up, that's a callback to what happens. But yeah, Gambit shows up and he's like, hey, what'd you do with the red version of my dead wife that for some reason I don't want anything to do with, even though from what I said earlier, you know that my wife is dead and there's another perfect copy of her right over there. But yeah, her team shows up. They're trying to stop her. And eventually they get betrayed by, the four-armed girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Rogue Red makes the mistake of absorbing Storm's powers. And by doing so, the aforementioned demon guy comes. Egoon crawls right out of her mouth in a really disgusting way. And Rogue Red is dead. And a shitload of other people are dead. And then that dude shows up and he's like, hey, guess what? I've eaten every magic user on the planet. So let's fucking rumble. And that's where it is.
It's kind of messed up when you
To
realize...
be concluded. And I'm like, what?
It's kind of messed up to realize that Storm did this stuff to herself to keep this guy from getting out, and misguided as Rogue Red was, ended up freeing him and just causing this disaster.
And it's Akujin is the forearm sword.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who, like, she's not in regular, she's like new, right? Or
I would think so. I mean, I haven't seen that character before, but who knows?
Let me look it up. I think so, but of course I could be wrong. Sometimes these characters, they use characters from alternate universes again, and
right. But yeah, this is wild. It's one of those things where just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just enjoying the ride.
Yeah, like for real. And, they keep up the great lettering tradition of just like saying what it is, like freeze, obliterate, catch. Yeah. Occasionally there's some like, actual noise ones, but
yeah, slice.
You know what is interesting too, though? Another thing about these like alternate timeline things, and I get it from like a storytelling perspective, but people die so easy
Yeah.
in them. Like, oh, Rogue got stabbed in the belly. She dead. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how many times, like, I feel like she's gotten her like skull caved in, and
Well,
like it's just kind of funny to me because it is like, oh well, we can treat it like a real thing,
remember, this rogue doesn't have the
because
superpowers either. That's why she gave her those weapons.
oh right, I did forget about that because it's been like 2 months since we read the number ones of these.
Yeah, and
But-
like Phantom X has like 3 different forms. Then
Well, yeah, his personality got separated into 3s, which they fixed it, but
right.
different future. I do like how they had to use magic to trap Iceman. When you see once they shatter him, they put him in this magic circle.
Yeah, and like Warpath has healing factor, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but it's so. I mean, I can only do so much, I would assume. But yes,
That was the whole thing about like weapon X's or whatever back
yep,
in the day, and he could fly or something like that.
yes.
I was just like, when did this happen? Apparently,
The end of X-Force when Pete Wisdom talked him into it. He didn't think he could. It was pretty weird, but yeah, him being able to fly is
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was wild. Rogue Storm, you crazy.
that would have been my picks. But I'm going to jump to Sinister's 6 because who doesn't love a good Suicide Squad? This is
Heck yeah.
actually written by David Marquez, who's
Yeah.
usually an artist.
Yeah.
Art by Rafael Luero. Colors by Alex Sinclair. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Oh no, that sounds right.
And
You did good.
VC's Ariana Maher on letters.
Yeah. Possibly roll the R, but Lurero. But
Look, you can't all jump to my level right away.
Bless.
All right.
All right, so yeah, again, just love the Suicide Squadness of all of this. We get some flashback with Havoc and Lorna, which I still think I prefer him with Maddie, but whatever. We get the other Phantomel or no, what was her name? I guess they called her Lady Phantom X. Yeah, it was Phantom X, Lady Phantom X, and Custer, right? I think we're the 3.
think so.
Those were the 3. But of course, they're working for Sinister, who has his own plans for this X virus. But they bring in Venom. And I mean, is there really a doubt of who's underneath the symbiote?
For me, yeah, I have no idea who is it.
It's Polaris. It has to be Polaris.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I mean, in a sort of way.
Yeah. It has to. But, they get to the bottom of what's going on. I do like to see how Domino's powers have been shifted due to the X virus. I thought that was a nice twist that they put. I mean, everybody's powers is kind of killing them in some way, except for Black Cat, who, as they point out, literally turned into a cat. But everybody else's powers is really screwing with them.
Mm-hmm.
So they all, of course, need to turn to Sinister for help. So I like how they just kind of bring it all together there with them having to do this stuff for Sinister and Sinister being the bastard he is. But unfortunately, they run into Revelation and the rest of his choristers, including, they call him Death? What do they call Wolverine? Logan.
Yeah, he's death.
Death.
It's the Angel of Death or
Death.
something like that. Yeah.
And then I guess this is sort of like the reveal that yeah, Doug was behind all of this, sort of like there's a cure, but Doug's not letting them.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's kind of difficult to pull off when you kind of have this particular like storytelling thing is they've already told us that like Doug was responsible for it all. So everyone like not knowing that and kind of like trying to figure out just kind of makes them look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, because you're like,
Yeah.
dude, no, he's totally evil. What the fuck are you guys talking about? aside from his obvious like weird like reverse goth Pope outfit. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just kind of like a pitfall that you can be, that's pretty easy to fall into.
Boy, Havoc can't catch a break.
No, never.
Always in Suicide Squad, like Hellions kind of team, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. It is interesting what's happening to him, though.
Yeah.
All right, we got roughly 15 minutes total time, about 11 minutes for the first
Okay.
hour.
All right. Let's see. I think Last Wolverine #2 was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Saladin Ahmed, Edgar Salazar, Carlos Lopez on the colors, Corey Petit on the letters, and what's her name? Hudson.
Heather Hudson, Vindicator.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to say Kate Hudson. I was like, that's not right.
Kate Hudson, like, whoever the hell I thought that other person was back then.
Yeah. But yeah, this version of Vindicator has the what is it? The blade that can
Mirasama.
Yeah. Mirasama blade, and she's like, I'm gonna kill my husband.
You skipped the whole thing of Nightcrawler taking this trek with them and slowly.
I was gonna say, like, that's like the last page.
Yeah, I know, but I just thought that was just wild. And just like, yo,
that's
like,
fair.
Yeah, we bring you there. Like, all right, we're gonna. It's like, hey, we're gonna. I don't know why. Like my voice I have in my head is just like got a kind of like a goofy voice for this Wolverine. You'd be like, all right, we're gonna go save Wolverine, right?
Yeah, no, you know what?
Like,
I think that's totally valid. I think that is absolutely what this kid sounds like. He sounds like a cross between like Scooby-Doo and Beavis and Butthead. Like, I feel like he's right in the middle there.
Yeah. At least that's how it goes in my head. And but yeah, the Nightcrawler slowly changing back into his own form and teleporting them all over the place. And then of course we get Cyber back. Of course he's still alive.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It was
like, this is proof that we're in hell. Like, come on.
It was just kind of random that they just, of all people, here he shows up,
and he gets his face eaten.
Yeah, that was a lovely touch.
Yeah, that shit was wild as hell.
And then they give you the munch, crunch.
Just the look of Wolverine. I'm so sorry.
Oh, dude, I ate your face. Oh, man. Oh, they're going to be so mad at me. I ate another face. Oh,
Wendy Gone did it again.
Also, possibly like a Chris Farley.
Okay, yeah. I think that's what it is. I think it's Chris Farley voice.
Gosh, so stupid! I ate another guy's face.
Yeah.
Damn it! I gotta stop eating those faces.
Yeah.
But even Nightcrawler's further mutation was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, they're really pushing what's happening to him here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of not great.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a full-on demon beast for a little bit, so.
Oh, that was
at least he still got all of his legs.
That was some dark magic from Dark Child, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, solid book. You got to kind of really be into the Wolverine universe when they throw people like Cyber at you and stuff like that for you to kind of really enjoy this or pay attention to the actual book beforehand, because otherwise you're not really going to care that Cyber shows up.
I didn't think I'd like the Wendigo kid. But Leonard Two Bears. That's his.
Yeah, he's half a
Like,
bear at best. I mean, come on, let's be clear about this.
But yeah, like I didn't think I'd enjoy him as a character, but here we are.
It's not bad. It's better than some of the other titles out there. So
Yeah.
Who's next? Me? No.
Nope, it's moi. All right, let's see if I've got another one here. We were talking about a little bit earlier. Let's do X-Vengers. X-Vengers. They used to be Vengers, but then they stopped doing it. X-Vengers, written by Jason Liu, pencils by Sergio Davila, inks by Ayur Jimenez, colors by Rain Burrito, and letters by Joe Sabino. So yeah, after a pretty solid walloping, the Avengers that Mirage leads, including Six-Armed Hawkeye, Watery Black Widow, and Stone Shang-Chi, they stop this like explosion attempt on Revelation's life. All these other dudes die, and then, oh, surprise, surprise, it happens again. And then Revelation uses extra techno-organic vision to cure it. And he's like, oops, I broke your vision. My bad. And he's like, also, by the way, it seems pretty clear that this is the U.S. government trying to assassinate me. So I'm going to start working on how to blow you guys up. If you guys, tell you what, if you got 3 hours, otherwise we'll blow everyone up. Peace.
Well, first thing, what is Shang-Chi's powers here? Did anybody catch what he actually does?
I think he's just because he's a stone guy. Like maybe he just like can't be hurt because he's like kind of like a more attractive Benjamin Grimm.
Just curious. Okay, that wasn't well explained to me.
He does have like not a lot of them are. He does like a weird explosion punch, but I figured that was just kung fu powers.
Pure strength.
Yeah.
I like what they try to do with this book. All the elements they're trying to make fit together. I think this is one of those titles, I wouldn't say it before, but now that I'm reading it now, I think this is one of those titles that needed some more time to gel everybody together properly, because it just seems like a hurried, not even mess, but just everything is just kind of thrown together hastily, and you're supposed to believe that this is a team of Avengers, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know if there's something missing or if it just needs more time to really put these characters together, but this book is just missing something.
Yeah. I like the idea of of Doug, meeting the New Mutants, right?
The reunion.
Like dealing with the New Mutants. Yeah, the reunion and stuff. But yeah, the execution's not great. And then I don't know, Sunspot's always been like the diabolical planner and leader. He's always been that rich, overconfident guy, and he's not written that way in this book.
I mean, probably blame it on Doug's using his powers on him, maybe. And also Warpath is in the group. So Warpath?
Isn't it Warpath?
He was an X-Force. He was never a New Mutants.
No, but I mean Warpath is in this book. He's one of the...
No. Rockslide? No. One of the Avengers? Oh, is that Thunderbird? Is that supposed to be Thunderbird?
Yeah, I don't know. Like that looks more like Warpath to me. But
That's a good question. I just caught him there. He's with the Cloisters or the what's his name's people.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I don't know. It's just like, wait, is this the same guy that was in Rogue Storm? So did
Yeah,
they just mess up?
Rogue
it
Storm
is
happened
definitely
in the
hard to
past.
keep a lot of these.
No, those deaths happened in the past. It says Warpath for the Rogue Storm book, so that one's probably Thunderbird then. Because that battle was 5 years into the Age of Revelation. It was 5 years ago
Okay.
when that battle happened.
All right. I just noticed that while I was flipping through the pages, and I was like, huh. But yeah, it's okay, just okay.
Yeah, I think if they had done it more as a full New Mutants revival, or like we're getting the band all back together
Yeah,
kind of thing, like I think that would have maybe been a little bit more interesting.
yeah. But I guess you do kind of. There is the question of like, where the hell are the Avengers in all this?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like you could still kind of fold them together, but
Yeah. Yeah, with only 3 issues, it's kind of hard to do.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
All right, do you just want to do quick hits through the ones that we haven't gone through? Kind of go down the line.
Do we have a lot? Is 5 minutes too much for that? No, probably not.
Yeah, we'll see. Binary, meh.
Yeah, Stephanie Phillips writing, Giadata Belvizio on arts, Rochelle Rosenberg on colors, Travis Lamham on letters, and by the end of it, we do. Do we realize who the villain is? Yeah, Goblin Queen is the main villain here.
Madeline Pryor.
Yeah, I mean, nope, didn't really do it for me. Not really my bag. I just didn't care for it.
Same.
yeah.
Cloak and Dagger.
Justina
Cloak or Dagger. You can't have them both. You can't have them both anymore.
Written by Justina Ireland, Lorenzo Tarmetta on arts, Andrew Dalhouse on colors, and Joe Carmagna on letters. Definitely a step up from Binary. I found this more entertaining, and art was definitely better. I do like that we're getting some quote-unquote unknown writers on here, people I haven't really heard of before, even though they might be around for a while. But this is more to step in the right direction of interesting tie-ins that are not directly.
Has Cloak and Dagger they weren't like this before, right? I haven't read anything recently with them.
No.
But in Marvel Rivals, Cloak and Dagger are like this. You switch between the two characters. I wonder if that was the play.
I'm sure that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. I don't believe Fenris would be okay with any mutants to join their team or any, because they're kind of Nazis.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want a Cloak. They wouldn't want Cloak on their team just for obvious reasons. They're like, yeah, we want you on our team, but can you get Dagger out, get Dagger, join us.
She's so what's the word I'm looking for? White. She's so white, and you're so not, and that's not really part of our brand. So
terrible. I love the fact that their daughter seems to have brought them together at the end of this issue here. It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, and at the end, they're out in the same dimension or whatever.
Not expecting a happy ending though. All right, where are we? Here's my list.
Iron and Frost 2.
EMX. Okay. As much as I am an Emma fan, I am not really pleased with this. I never really wanted her and Tony to be together anyway. So this love that they have, nah.
I love how you say it with such disdain. This love that they have, if you can call it that, Your Honor.
Yes, she belongs with Cyclops through and through. But I digress.
The War Machine story part was really sad.
Yeah.
And emotional. But
yeah, again, it was just this could have probably done it in 2 instead of 3 issues, and it's like when it started out, they throw the characters at you that you kind of like. You got Marrow, you've got some of the other stuff going on, but this whole story arc of Tony turning literally into a machine, didn't love it.
all right, Laura Kinney, Sabretooth.
That's the book that I was thinking of earlier, where she was going through all these plans to get her kid out there, and she calls Akihiro and Gabby, and then Doug's just like, "No, you don't want anybody to leave," and she's like, "Yeah, you're right. I fucking don't want anybody to leave." And then she goes and accidentally murders people and makes things bad, and she's like, "Wait a second, did he use his powers on me? Is he a bad guy?" But it was all right.
Yeah, not bad. And they did go to Araco, and then they ran into Apocalypse.
Again, it's one of the lesser titles. It's okay. It didn't blow me away. It wasn't really all that compelling.
The artwork didn't blow me away.
Yeah.
All right, that was our time. Where's the list?
I think we didn't do Radioactive
and
Undeadpool.
All right, that was a good run, though.
Yeah, and so then, again, I feel like we covered all your major things.
Yeah.
And then X-Men of Apocalypse, but that's completely
I think we might
separate.
I think we might just do that whole mini series in one. God knows it's been delayed between issues now.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been big delays, and I can't tell where that damn book's going, honestly. They make a big deal about bringing these characters to their 616 regular, but the art is fantastic. But we'll talk about that some other time. Let's wrap it up here.
Yeah.
All right, next episode 148, we'll be talking about the books for December 2025. I believe that episode we dropping that this month as well. We're getting a 2-for-1 in January.
Yep.
Probably.
Because
no
very
rest
much
for the
EMP
wicked.
fashion. Very much EMP fashion. The holidays are busy.
Yeah.
So.
Holidays are definitely a beast, especially when you have company, extra company for extended periods of time.
Exactly.
Or you're going somewhere,
Mm-hmm. All right, Thatcher, plug your shit.
Plug my shit. Well, I'll tell you right now, we don't got a ton going on. We're sort of in planning and resting mode, but you can order my most recent release, the Cedar Ridge Duology. You can find it wherever you get your books, online, in person, all that jazz. It's a collection of my first novel, and it's the novella sequel. Find out more information about that. You can follow me on at Demon Weasel on the Instagram and the Blue Sky, and at Demon Weasel Studios occasionally on the TikToks. So, yeah.
All right, Viet.
Nice. I'm at Comedian Viet on all the social medias. I also do a Twitch stream 3 times a week. I either painting Marvel United minis or doing some custom 3D modeling and toys and painting stuff. And I started playing some Cosmic Invasion.
Oh yeah, we got to get on that. We got to get on that.
Viet's a little gamer now.
we
A
will.
little bit of gaming here.
Let me think. I have. I've got time this weekend, so yeah, I'll chat with you. Let's get it going. How many players can you get at a time?
You can do 4,
4.
and it's cross-platform,
Okay.
so it's pretty.
All right.
I mean, it's a beat 'em up where you get to use She-Hulk, so I kind of gotta. So, yeah, I've been having fun, or getting annoyed, getting achievements and stuff in the game, but it's fun. It's a fun game.
All right.
Yeah, Corn.
Website earthmitiespodcast.com. You'll find a link to the Discord server. That's where most of our hanging out and conversation is going on. So definitely be sure to check that out. And I'm on Blue Sky at EMPcast. Man, I haven't posted anything in a while either. Just been so out of it. But yes, there you go. Thank you for tuning in for this episode. We will see you in maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Happy 2026, and for the love of God, we hope you and us survive the experience.
Yep.
Bye-bye.